don't have the same body worries as the rest of us. But was there a bit of you that thought, oh my God, that's tight?
First of all, every woman has body worries. I mean, I'm not exempt from that.
No, when I'm at a dinner table, I like to be present and talking.
Good quality.
Eye contact.
Ladies learn.
Yeah.
Listen and learn, ladies.
Boys learn.
Oh, excuse me.
Come on.
You see us on our phones? Nah, it's quiet for that.
I have made that
We got
mistake.
respect.
Come
We're on
on.
a date right now.
So what a responsibility you all have to tell the truth, not just to be first, but to tell the truth. We live in a society now where it's just first. Who cares? Get it out there. We don't care who it hurts. We don't care who we destroy. We don't care if it's true. Just say it. Sell it.
When interviewers cross the line, these celebrities do not hold back, and that is exactly why these moments are so satisfying to watch. So let's start with Matthew McConaughey shutting down Joy Behar.
Outspoken against violence and gun violence in particular. And you're Texan, and you spoke so passionately at the White House last year in the wake of that shooting at Robb Elementary in your hometown of
That's why we're wearing these little pants.
After what happened at Robb Elementary and in many other schools, the first bill was passed in 30 years to help make schools safer. Bipartisan Safer Communities Act. Billions of dollars to safen schools. Very few applications are going in from the school districts. And for those that are applying, very few are getting granted and awarded. Superintendents have to fill out these grants to the government. A lot of them are driving the school bus and they're the PE teacher, and this grant process is 50 pages and it's intimidating.
Wow.
And I don't know about y'all, but I have trouble making it through filling a custom card out without having to scratch stuff out.
He did not let that line of questioning slide. He stayed calm, but the way he answered made it very clear he was not here for the disrespect.
Do you think political office is in your future? Can you see that?
If it's where I would deem myself to be most useful,
Yeah.
yes.
Do you think you could get elected in Texas being anti-gun?
One thing about if me in politics is to give you a direct statement right there is me playing a game that I'm not interested in playing.
Okay.
To give you a direct statement right there.
Next, we have Tom Hardy shutting down a reporter asking about his sexuality.
And we're an LGBT news organization, and our question is for Tom Hardy. In the film, your character Ronnie is very open about his sexuality, but given interviews you've done in the past, your own sexuality seems a bit more ambiguous. Do you find it hard for celebrities to talk to media about their sexuality?
What on earth are you on about?
He handled the question with a level of confidence that instantly flipped the energy in the room.
I was referring to an interview given to Attitude magazine a few years ago.
But what is your question?
I was wondering if you find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality.
I don't find it difficult for celebrities to talk about their sexuality. Are you asking me about my sexuality?
Sure.
Why?
Why?
Thank you.
Okay.
But this is not it, as Tom Hardy was seen shutting down another reporter in this wild interview.
As a Skype father, you know, you coined that.
What are you on about, man?
Skype father. Is it? Do you think it's difficult in Hollywood to be an actor? To be an actor in Hollywood.
Thanks for your questions. They're awesome. You need to work on those, buddy.
Lisa, nice
Hello,
to meet
how you doing,
you.
right?
How are you?
Bad questions, man. These questions suck. I apologize.
Meanwhile, Anne Hathaway got offended during an interview.
Fans are really excited about this. It was a couple days ago we finally saw the first photos of you as Catwoman. How do you fit into that suit?
It takes three of us. A lot of lead time. Sit-ups, tricep curls.
Her reaction said everything before she even had to say much. You could tell she was caught off guard, and she made it clear the question crossed a line.
You know,
but you're in phenomenal shape right now.
Bench kicks, I don't know.
How much weight have you lost to get into this shape right now?
You did not just ask me that
question. No, I'm just saying, you're like...
What a forward young man you are. My goodness. How much weight?
I'm not saying you needed to lose weight. I'm just saying that you look...
I've worked very hard to become Selena Kyle.
I know you have.
In another interview, when the journalist pushed too far, Anne responded with pure frustration and completely took control of the conversation.
Do you feel that love was more passionate back then, or people would sacrifice more for love than we do today?
No.
No?
No.
Do you remember your first crush?
No.
You don't? Okay. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. It was nice meeting you.
Now, this clip is a perfect example of a celebrity refusing to play along with an uncomfortable question.
Anne Hathaway, good morning. Nice to see you.
Morning, Matt.
Seen a lot of you lately.
Sorry about that.
You were.
I'd be happy to stay home, but the film.
Let's just get it out of the way. You had a little wardrobe malfunction the other night. What's the lesson learned from something like that, other than that you keep smiling, which you always do?
Well, it was obviously an unfortunate incident.
Yeah.
I think it kind of made me sad on two accounts. One was that I was very sad that we live in an age when someone takes a picture of another person in a vulnerable moment and rather than delete it and do the decent thing, sells it.
Anne Hathaway stayed composed, but she made sure Matt Lauer knew exactly how inappropriate he sounded.
I'm sorry that we live in a culture that commodifies sexuality of unwilling participants, which brings us back to Les Mis, because that's what my character is. She is someone who is forced to sell to benefit her child because she has nothing and there's no social safety net. And so let's get back to Les Mis.
One of the most creative turns of a question I have ever heard, and I'm going to take it at that. That's fine.
But Scarlett Johansson did not let the sexist remark just pass by as if nothing happened.
Scarlett, to get into the shape of Black Widow, did you have anything special to do in terms of the diet? Like you have to eat some specific food or that sort of thing?
If I've learned anything, it's that people are much more interested in your second question to Scarlett than any answer I can give to mine.
Scarlett. I was just gonna say that very thing. That's so funny. I was like, how come you get like the really interesting like existential question and I get the like rabbit food question?
She called it out in a way that was calm, sharp, and impossible to ignore.
I don't know. Yes, surely. You know, you're training and doing all that stunt work, and so you eat a lot of green things.
And here is another example of how she handles such questions.
Yeah, it's always a good woman behind a good man.
Or in front of, on the side.
On the side. Either way, looking gorgeous. Thank you very much. Well, you know, I can also be used as a sparkly object to distract the spirits. You know, I think that's just like, look at this shiny thing.
And this shows how Scarlett can change the negative narrative into a positive one.
I like see my boyfriend likes you, like all of men like you. So how does it? Yes. Yeah. How does it feel being this?
I finally got them, all generations. I love my male audience. I'm always happy to you know, put out films that garner a good response from a strong male audience, you know. But I have to say that it's more flattering to me when I have girls that come up to me and they go, oh, I love that movie.
And when Taylor Swift faced a similar question, she clapped back the right way.
One of the greats, Taylor Swift, with me right now. You look amazing. Can we just get a pan down of this dress? This, you said, is Ellie top?
It's beautiful. Yeah, it is. And it's ombre. It's like ombre teal. It gets lighter to the bottom. And then I have purple shoes on. Because why not?
I just wanted to show the legs, because as I was telling you ahead of time, you're going to walk home with more than maybe just a trophy tonight. I think lots of men.
I'm not going to walk home with any men tonight. I'm gonna go hang out with my friends.
The question may have been awkward, but her comeback made sure the focus shifted right back where it belonged.
And then I go home to the cats. No men allowed. Men get me in trouble. I gotta
tell you, Nancy. Trouble with a capital T, right?
Yes.
Last time I hung out with Taylor, we were talking about how the world loves to watch she and her friends empower each other. It's about women energizing women.
I got my whole squad here tonight. I'm so excited.
Right.
Meanwhile, Ariana Grande did not let the interviewer get away with that tone for long. She shut the moment down fast, and the confidence in her response made it clear she was not going to be spoken to that way.
So, if you could use makeup or your phone one last time, which one would you pick? Makeup or your phone?
Is this what you think girls have trouble choosing between?
Yeah, absolutely.
Is this men assuming that that's what girls would have to choose between?
Now, this not a question. Can you really go anywhere without your cell phone?
Yes.
How long can you go without looking at Twitter?
Many hours.
Hours.
Many hours.
I don't believe it.
Absolutely, I have to do it, and I have to use it in doses. I love my sane time.
She is a winner.
I can go many hours too without my cell phone while I'm sleeping.
Yeah, seriously.
I like set my alarm to wake up up and like
And
keep
then you're
up
on
on
Twitter,
Instagram.
right?
And then you go right away.
Keep up on
I can't do
Instagram.
that. I can't do that. I have to
good.
wake up and like not for a while, and then in a while I go, you know?
Yeah.
But Jennifer Lawrence was not in the mood for nonsense, and she made that very clear. When the journalist pushed the wrong way, she scolded him with the kind of bluntness that instantly turned heads.
How do you feel for the? How do you see yourself for the Oscars
You can't live your
night?
whole life behind your phone, bro.
Huh?
You're just not gonna. You can't do that. You gotta live in the now.
Oh, sorry.
You know?
How do you see yourself for the Oscar night? And how was
We're at the
working-
Golden Globes. If you put your phone down, you'd know that.
And Denzel Washington's energy in this video is all about control and confidence. The journalist tried to push, but Denzel shut it down so smoothly that the whole exchange ended on his terms.
There's been a lot of buzz about this fake news. You were the subject of a fake news story.
Oh yeah, what'd they say? I was running for president. No,
No,
I
you
voted.
were running
No, what'd they say?
You switched your support.
I switched.
from
Yeah.
What do you make of all the fake news and it affects
If you don't read the newspaper, you're uninformed. If you do read it, you're misinformed.
So what do you do?
That's a great question. What is the long-term effect of too much information? One of the effects is the need to be first, not even to be true anymore. Anything you practice, you'll get good at, including BS.
You told me last night.
Okay. But you heard me? Does that make sense?
If you enjoyed watching these iconic clapbacks, make sure to subscribe for more moments where celebrities shut down the disrespect, and stay tuned for the next one.